Welcome to Studio 170 here at the Danbury Library. My name's Tom Julius and I've been tasked with showing you around. Studio 170 is stocked full of awesome new gear. Let's check it out. We've got the Apple Mini computer. You got your monitor in front of you to check everything out. You got your keyboard and mouse. You've got the very important sound interface, this Focusrite sound card here, which will be the place where you plug in instruments and adjust volumes and control the playback volume coming back at you from the two speakers in front of you. And you've got some headphones if you need to quietly do some editing or something. You can put those on. These are also useful if you're in the isolation booth, the vocal booth next door in the next room here, and you want to be able to hear audio from the computer while you're recording vocals or singing into the microphone. We also have there's the little USB hub here. If you brought a USB drive and you want to save your project, you can just plug it in there. I'm sure it pops up somewhere in your menus. You've also got your DVD drive if you like archaic media. Let's talk about the Focusrite sound interface here. It's going to be the way that you record anything and listen to anything. It's all going to come through this box, so it's important to know how it works. So on the right over here, you've got the master volume control. It says monitor above it, and basically this just turns up the speakers in front of you. From the left here, you have the microphone input 1, and that corresponds to the microphone that is in the sound booth. Taking a closer look at that, you have this gain knob here, which will give you more volume if that's what you need. And if you determine that somebody's speaking a little low or singing quietly or too loudly, you can adjust it here. The same set of controls are on input 2 on here. You can plug in a microphone into here if you have one. By default, it will have this cord in it, which is an instrument cable, stereo instrument cable that is terminating in the vocal booth. And so from these controls, you can again adjust the volume. Well, it's gain, it's not volume. You're adjusting the gain to make the signal louder or quieter. And there's also a switch here. If you're using a line level instrument, you would select that here. Or if you're directly plugging in like a guitar or something, you'd want to have instrument toggled on the front. As we were saying, the same cable will also function as like a headphone extension cable. All right, so you're in the booth here and you need to hear the music from the other room. So you've got your headphones, and over here you'll see there's some jacks coming out of the wall. The empty jack, let's see, so you can plug in your instrument in here or your headphones. So we're just gonna connect that up and you're good to go. So in order to hear the audio project that you've been working on here in the vocal booth, you're going to want to take the headphone extension plug and plug it into the monitor jack, and then you can adjust your volume here to a comfortable level so that you can hear the music but it's not getting picked up by the microphone in there. That should allow you to sing along or just to hear your voice while you're speaking into the microphone. This same cable, because it is just a male end on this end and a jack on the other end, will also work as another input. So you can use this as an input 2, and on the other end you can plug in a keyboard or drum machine or computer, a stereo signal. There may be some adapters that you can use to plug in more than one instrument. All right, well, thank you for checking out this video. We hope we've shown you enough to get you started in creating some music here at Studio 170.